My name is Rajvi Thakkar. I'm a senior. I am double majoring in religious studies and international relations, and this is my exhibit called Traces. The main idea behind this was to kind of explore the chaotic networks of causation that lead to the formation of the I and how that might relate to the formation of the you. The formation of the I is a complicated thing. Like, what are you looking at? Are you looking at the different identities that you through which the world looks at you and through which you interact with the world, or are you looking at your inherent essential characteristics? And this is kind of both, because there are some quotes that talk about history in a way, and then there are some that also kind of hint at your ancestral history, and it's the combination of both that kind of make you. But it is also your interaction with others that inherently transforms who you are. Along with like all the identities that affect you, it's also like other individuals that affect you, right? It's like, for example, look at all the things that had to happen for even this to happen right now, and it's an attempt to trace that, mostly looking at family history. You know, a lot of it which is like known and unknown, and the other one that I have kind of mostly focused on would be colonization, which has been a huge part of my academic trajectory. So I used quotes because I didn't want to speak, in the sense that I didn't want my own voice to influence how the viewer interacted with any of these pieces, and I thought quotes was a good way to go. Also because, you know, these are quotes from like so many books across space and time that kind of sum up what's going on in my head. So the way I kind of chose them, right, was to place pieces that were less intricate at the beginning and take it all the way to the ones that were most intricate. And like similarly with quotes, I tried to set them in a way that kind of brought the viewer into what my general idea was, and then give them examples of different instances you could look at what I'm talking about through. And then I think in the end I just kind of end with that there is no middle, beginning, or end. It's kind of just how you take it. So the quote that goes along with this piece is, if parts of an object are replaced with similar parts, is it the same object? If cells of a body regenerate entirely in 7 years, is it the same person? I think this is a really cool idea, and I don't think there's an answer to it, which is why I like it even more. I guess in a lot of ways it connects to so my basic idea is how the traces of others, the enigmatic traces of others, connect to the formation of the I. But when you're just focusing on the formation of the I, this paradox makes it even more complicated. It's like another layer that you will just never have an answer to. And I like that part of it. So this was a fun piece to draw, and I really like the quote with it as well, which is, "While the astronauts, heroes forever, spent mere hours on the moon, I have remained in this new world for nearly 30 years. I know that my achievement is quite ordinary. I am not the only man to seek his fortune far from home, and certainly I am not the first. Still, there are times I am bewildered by each mile I have traveled, each meal I have eaten, each person I have known, each room in which I have slept. As ordinary as it all appears, there are times when it is beyond my imagination." This, to me, kind of sums up all of it, that it will always be beyond any human's imagination, simply because I don't think we could look at time and history, which is so vast, within like it's too complicated. And I guess you could simplify it, but you would always leave something behind. And so this quote, to me, kind of sums up how humbling thinking about these ideas are, and how deeply moving it is, and how it truly affects your actions and how you move around in the world. Thank you for watching this. I hope you check out my show, which will be up from November 13th to December 9th, and I hope you enjoy it.